Now next concept is related to the hydraulic jump. It is called as hydraulic jump or standing wave. Now what is this hydraulic jump? First we will see. Now concentrate on this figure. Now in this figure you can see a flow of water is taking place, and through that flow of water a dam is being constructed. Okay, dam is constructed for the storage of the water. So a dam is constructed within the stream or within the flow of the water. So now what happens, now suppose, now next concept we are going to study about hydraulic jump or standing wave. Now just observe this figure. In this figure you can see, you have to consider this is the flow of the water, and this flow of water is taking place over a dam. Okay, dam is constructed through a water of a stream, and water is flowing over a dam as shown in this figure. Now next what you can see, as the water is flowing over the dam, you can see I have marked here two sections, 1 and second 2. So as dam is constructed over here, water is flowing. So what will happen, because of this slope of dam, the flow also will get in downward form. The flow will also occur in a downward nature. It will not go straight, as obstruction is there and it is having certain slope. So the water will also flow in, or the depth of the water will decrease as this section. So what happens, this is the downstream phase. Okay, downstream you can see, as we are moving downstreams, the height or depth of water you can see it is getting increasing rapidly at your section 2. First the water depth of the water gets decreased because of this slope, and then as it is passing through downstream, so after a certain period again the height or the depth of the water is increasing rapidly. So why this happens? This happens because at this section 1 the flow is shooting type of flow. Shooting type of flow means we have studied it is a supercritical flow, where our depth is less than your critical depth. Depth is less than your critical depth. So shooting flow is an unstable type of flow, and it does not continues on the downstream side. So thus this shooting flow itself gets converted into a streaming flow. Streaming, or we have studied as subcritical flow, where the depth is greater than your critical depth. So this sudden increase of depth of water is called as your hydraulic jump or standing wave. So the hydraulic jump, so therefore after studying this concept we can study what is the definition of hydraulic jump. So it can be defined as it is the rise of the water level which takes place due to the transformation of unstable shooting or supercritical flow to the stable streaming flow or subcritical flow. This is the definition of hydraulic jump. Now next various expressions are we have to find out for this hydraulic jump. First we have to find out depth of hydraulic jump. So what I have done, in your presentations, in your slides, I have given the derivation in descriptive nature. Here only I will tell you what are the final expressions. So for the depth of hydraulic jump, d2 minus d1. d1 is nothing but depth of the flow at first section, d2 is depth of the flow at second section. So what will be the depth of the hydraulic jump? d2 minus d1. Now loss of energy. Now loss of energy means what? Now when the flow is occurring from supercritical flow to subcritical flow, what happens? Some energy is getting lost because of the formation of eddies, you can say, or turbulence is created within the water. Here you can see turbulence is getting created. So that is nothing but loss of energy is occurring. Loss of energy means loss of your specific energy. Specific energy at first section will be E1 and specific energy at second section will be E2. As depth is changing, so therefore specific energy also gets changed. So some part of energy is been lost through that change. So loss of energy is given by HL, which is equals to D2 minus D1 whole bracket cube divided by 4 D1 D2, where HL is nothing but your E1 minus E2, that is loss of your specific energy. Now depth of hydraulic jump in terms of upstream Froude's number. Fr means your Froude's number. Froude's number is nothing but ratio of your velocity divided by root of GD. This is your Froude's number. So again at first section Froude number FR will be 1. At second section, Froude number FR will be FR2. So therefore, after solving derivation, I have given descriptive from in your slides. So your final expression is d2 is equal to d1 by d1 by 2 in the bracket under root 1 plus 8 into FR1 square bracket complete minus 1. So this is the d2, that is depth of hydraulic jump in terms of your Froude's number. Okay. Now after this, next expression is for your length of hydraulic jump. So for length of hydraulic jump means what? The hydraulic jump which takes place between section 1 and section 2. So this length you can say this is the length. So this length for rectangular channel is 5 to, this is not minus, this is 5 to 7 times the height of hydraulic jump. Means whatever the height or depth which we are calculating here, depth of hydraulic jump means nothing but your height of hydraulic jump. So 5 to 7 times of your hydraulic jump for rectangular channel. Okay, so these are the